My life is over. I have no future.
You're only 24.
It's easy enough for you to say, you know, you're already in law school. Honey, you still don't want to give up your inheritance and put your old wife through law school?
Well, your old man had planned on giving up on the advertising grind and becoming a real writer.
The old American dreams. Hemingway in Paris.
Yeah, well, isn't that all our dreams?
Yeah, but at this rate, I'll be 56 before I have enough money to put myself through law school. 60 before we get to the Champs-Elysees.
I've got an idea. Why don't you send Linda to law school? Spend Grandma's legacy. After she's finished, she'll be able to support you while you write your great American novel.
You know, hearing it from Frank does put a whole different spin on the idea. Happy birthday.
Really?
Wow!
Really? You mean it? Oh, I love you. Oh, look, I know how much this means to you, and I swear I will never let you down. You can count on me here. I will write it down.
Oh, come on.
No, 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 no. A promise is a promise. I, Linda J. Michaels, do solemnly, well, not so solemn, swear to support John as What's the matter? Cat got your brain? We're getting a divorce.
I mean, what are you doing here without an attorney?
I am an attorney.
Right. It's been 4 years since you've been inside a courtroom.
Well, it's been 4 years since Frank practiced law. I think I can handle myself.
Okay, Mrs. F. Lee Bailey. How about you give me back some of my albums?
Could we talk about this later, please?
You still have my B.B. King, Billie Holiday,
The
Peter
Billie
Gabriel.
Holiday is mine.
Yeah, but I bought it for you. The Copeland albums are mine. The West Side Story
Would you
soundtrack.
stop this, please?
Will you give me back my albums?
Look, all I've got are your Wayne Newton albums, okay?
Do you have live at Caesar's Palace?
That's it. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
You two will get your turn. Until then, wait outside.
If she wants hardball, we play. You go for it, Frank. You get whatever you can.
Who are you, Jets? Wayne Newton. How could you? You go take a walk.
We're not finished here.
You all right?
Sure.
I hate taking sides.
Then don't. Sorry, you're his best friend.
I'm your friend too, Linda.
Michaels v. Michaels?
Yes?
You're up.
Good luck.
John. Looks like the two of you traveled a long way to get divorced. This right? You live in Paris.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
You too, Mr. de la Brière.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you are representing yourself in this matter, young lady.
Oh, I believe that is my constitutional prerogative.
Never said it wasn't. Just don't think it's all that smart. And anything you want to add here, Mr. Michaels?
Yes, Your Honor, there is. You see, there's this matter of some record albums.
Well, perhaps we should move on to the property settlement.
Looks like we already got there. I see both parties have agreed to the disbursement of various personal property.
Yes, except the album.
This then brings us to Mr. de la Bruyère's motion for spousal support.
What? What motion? What are you guys trying to pull here?
Linda, this was 5 weeks ago.
Will counsel please approach? Is this your signature?
I believe so, yes, but I've never seen this document, may I?
I'm prepared to rule in Mr. de la Bruyère's motion this morning.
You've got to be kidding. Your Honor, this motion is ridiculous. Monsieur de la Bruyère is asking for alimony based on an alleged agreement between Mr. Michaels and myself.
Alleged? How about May the 4th, 1978? How about 135 West 75th Street, apartment 4D? How about I get a witness?
If I may explain, Your Honor.
I was hoping someone would.
This, Your Honor, is the 1978 agreement.
And you always criticized me for being the pack rat.
It's a little hard to read.
I can see that.
Your Honor, Mr. Michaels did in fact put Mrs. Michaels through law school. He did this, Your Honor, based on his wife's assurance that she would support him when her own career was secure. Mrs. Michaels is now a successful attorney based in Paris with a prestigious U.S. law firm. We therefore ask that she pay alimony to Mr. Michaels as fulfillment of the agreement set forth on May 4th, 1978.
Ms. Michaels, any response?
Your Honor, my husband has had sufficient time to write without distraction. He hasn't had a job since we moved to Paris, unless you consider hanging out in cafes an undiscovered profession. Now, I have been his sole means of support, and in the last 4 years, all he's had is time to write. The trouble is he can't. He's not motivated. Your Honor, my husband can barely compose a grocery list, much less write a novel. Now, I feel I have more than adequately upheld my end of the agreement.
Our evidence points to monies Ms. Michaels has earned writing.
What money? He made $2,500 on an article he wrote for Esquire in 1978.
All right, I've heard enough. Now, Mr. de la Bruyère, your client seems quite capable of taking care of himself.
Well, Your Honor.
However, it also seems he came to rely on Mrs. Michaels' promise of future income. He did relinquish an inheritance, pay for her education, and support her while she started her career. In light of that, I do grant your motion for spousal support.
Your Honor.
Until such time that Mr. Michaels has recouped the sum of his losses, which according to this paperwork looks to be about $250,000. Mrs. Michaels will pay him alimony. Should, however, Mr. Michaels marry first, this order will be set aside. Call the next case.
Morning. Things didn't go that well.
If I say that. I lost my own divorce case. My flight was delayed 7 hours. I left my keys here, so I couldn't get in my own apartment. And I'm down to my last pair of pantyhose. So no, things did not go that well. In fact, they sort of sucked. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to take it out on you. Any mail? Well, we'll attack it bit by bit. Phone list? Yeah. Try Mr. Harris.
Mr. Harris doesn't answer.
Try Mr. Lerner.
I heard you had a rough time in New York.
Mrs. Michaels' office? Oh, Mrs. Michaels is in a meeting.
What can I do for you?
You're doing it.
Well, this is easy. I'll see you tonight.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Oh, we need to talk.
I just had the worst experience of my life in New York. I really don't feel like going out.
I don't know, after these last 2 months,
Why don't you try doing something with your wife?
You really know how to hurt a man, don't you?
You'll get over it.
Okay. Just don't work too hard. That's an order from a senior partner.
Yes, sir. And Jim. Thanks.
It's nothing. Ruth, who does your hair?
I think so.
I don't like it.
Starting tomorrow, we're leading a new life. We dust off the old royal, because, my friend, we are talking serious writing time. Forget you, Neil. Forget James Joyce. Forget Hemingway. Think instead of Michaels. Now, you bring up a good point. I mean, what am I going to write? Yeah, well, I thought about that in the plane coming home. Now, maybe we could ease into a novel. Yeah? Nice novel. Dostoevsky, Turgenev. Or, no? Or we try something a little less ambitious? Yeah? Hey, listen, I'm not gonna write that poetry shit. No way. Well, we could do a short story. Or a play. Or a dramatic monologue. Come on, dig in. You're not hungry. Me neither. Yeah, you're right. I can't do this. I can't take money from her like this. I've got to talk to her.
If you've come for more blood, I'm all out.
No, I just came to talk. May I? Look, I've been thinking. Now, Frank does have a point. You did promise to support me, but...
But what? I've been supporting you.
You see how you are? You see how it's impossible to talk to you? You never get the big picture.
What big picture?
We were a team. I gave for you. Now you could do the same for me.
What about giving for yourself?
You know, that's typical. You have no faith. You don't believe in me. Of course, when did you ever?
That's not true.
Look, you can't control everything.
I'm not trying to...
Look, I mean, I came here with good intentions.
I don't have to deal with your intentions. I have to deal with your actions.
As I said, I came here with good intentions, but as always, your, ice queen personality ruined it.
This icy quality, as you call it, would be a respected one in a man.
Look, you're stuck with the alimony until I remarry. Well, I got news for you. I'm not going to remarry. I'm going to enjoy spending every cent you owe me. Okay? Stuck. You're stuck until we marry. I said you're stuck. Remarry. Hear me?
Now are you satisfied, Pickering? Can I put it more fairly, Mrs. Pierce? Thunder off to the bathroom.
You're a great bully, you are. And I won't stay here if I don't like it. I never asked to go to Buckingham Palace, I didn't. If I'd known what I was letting myself in for, I wouldn't have come here. I've always been a good girl. I am never... Dirty. You wash my face and hands before I come, aren't you?
I shall make a duchess of this draggle-tailed gutter snuff.
Oh, no, it ain't natural. I'm never the boss of my life. No, you call a proper one. Nonsense, Eliza. Don't you want to be sweet and clean and decent like a lady? No! No, go on. Take your things at once and come back to me. No, you won't. No, just stop it. I'm getting weak. This is never happened to me before.
I see her stuck.
Yes, a good girl. Oh, no, Mr. William. No, but I couldn't.
Mr. Brummel? Sid, how are you? No, it's not about the contract. It's more a personal matter. You see, I'm looking to find an actress, an American actress.
You're from Wisconsin.
Milwaukee, yes.
When did you move to Paris?
82. Hated man, too many trees.
Who's your favorite author?
Sylvia Plath. Do cookbooks count?
Oh, books.
What college did you attend?
Yale.
College.
What about hobbies?
Needlepoint. And of course, crochet. Mud wrestling.
What was the most embarrassing moment in your life?
I did Kismet in summer stock. Embarrassing. Oh, do you mind if we go back to the second question, please?
That won't be necessary. But thank you for coming, Miss Marks, and good luck with whatever.
Of course, yes, of course.
Is it me or what?
3 more. Miss Williams.
Ms. Williams, take a seat. So, I see you've done some soap operas.
Bit parts, mostly. Since coming here, I've done a little theater. But I have a lot of training. I studied at the Actors Studio in New York and the Central School of Speech and Drama in London. And I appeared at the Edinburgh Shakespeare Festival as Beatrice.
Edinburgh? That's a coincidence. My ex-husband grew up there. So, tell me more. Who's your favorite author?
It's kind of like, what's your favorite ice cream, isn't it?
What's your favorite ice cream?
Vanilla. Raspberry sorbet. George Eliot. J.D. Salinger. Edna O'Brien. Willa Cather. Not all of Hemingway, but definitely The Sun Also Rises. Chocolate chip.
You're hired.
Don't you want me to read or something?
Nope. This job is more of an improvisation.
What kind of improvisation? Is there nudity involved?
No. You see,
Why don't we go out on the balcony and get some air?
Air?
There's quite a bit of it there.
Nice. Cold here. So, what's this part all about?
Well, it's about a divorce. My divorce. And about the fact that I have to pay my husband alimony.
So you're doing a play about it?
No, not exactly. You see, there's one tiny hitch to this alimony business. If John remarries, then I don't have to pay it anymore. Now, if you were my husband and you got this free ride, would you want to get married?
I don't know.
Of course you wouldn't, but let's suppose you met the perfect guy. Someone who liked everything you liked, who laughed at all of your jokes, who didn't notice that you were getting cellulite or that your breasts were starting to look sad. Would you be able to resist him? Wouldn't you fall in love with him and want to marry him? Of course you would. And so would John. So, you're John's perfect woman. Or, I should say, you will be.
Me? I don't even know the guy.
No, but that's where the acting comes in. I'll train you. I know his perfect woman. I know everything he likes, everything he dislikes, what he reads, eats, drinks, where is to sleep. You already have some stuff in common. He was born in Edinburgh, and you did the Edinburgh Festival. His favorite author's Hemingway, and you said you like The Sun Also Rises. So, all you do is marry him.
Marry him?
For a day, an hour a day, a week tops. Then you'll get divorced, you'll be well paid, and it'll be the part of a lifetime.
This is incredible.
You won't have to sleep with him. We'll get around that somehow. It'll be awkward, but
this is perfect. This is incredible. I can't believe this happened to me. Either you're kidding or you're crazy.
Would you want some time to think it over?
Years. Look, out of here.
Take my card.
Leap.
Where have you been? The kids were had to help with the kids.
Kids? What kids?
That kid.
Go hard. Hurry up. This is Mrs. Dupree. And this is it.
Look at
Welcome aboard.
You're late. If I weren't so desperate, I would fire you. Daisies. The cake and ice cream are in the kitchen. Serve it before the fries
Okay.
start on peeling the whole thing.
Okay. Oh, thank you very much for everything.
You're welcome.
You didn't want the job. Why?
Oh, because it wasn't... Can't you do something? Can you make some animal balloons and balloons, animals,
All right,
something?
right, calm down.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Continuez à chanter.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
We still have ice cream. We still have ice cream. Ice cream. Let's try it. I can't believe you just did that.
Hi, Linda. This is Frank.
No. Oh, Linda. Listen about that divorce thing that you lost. Boring. Oh, maybe romantic, you see. Oh, Linda, listen, we've been friends for a long time. You want to hear something funny? You always thought I moved back here because I missed John. Well, it was you I missed, my honey.
Do you think that I'm cold?
I'll turn the heating on.
No. You know, unfeeling, icy.
I think you feel just right. What is this, post-divorce blues?
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have some news that might just cheer you up. Link Palmer called from Washington yesterday, and it seems my name is being batted round as candidate for senator from Boston.
Really? Oh, that's great.
Official announcement won't be made for a couple of days yet, but, well, it does mean that I'm going to have to move back to the States soon. No, don't worry, that pretty little head of yours. You know how much you mean to me. If this thing works out, I'll make sure you get lots of trips to New York. No, that won't be so impossible if you replace me as senior partner here in Paris.
What?
Mm-hmm. I'm putting your name before the executive committee. Of course, it's not a fait accompli. You still have to keep your little nose clean and suck up to all man chase, but I think you're gonna get it.
I think you're gonna get it.
Maybe the direct approach. I'm a man, Linda. You're a woman. Let's eat. Yeah, why not? Let's try.
I'm not home right now, but I'll call you back. Bonjour, je suis absent pour le moment, mais je vous rappellerai dès mon retour.
Next.
Thank you. It's enough.
Don't you want me to read or something?
Thank you. It's enough, Karen.
Actually, it's Kate. Can I ask what's wrong?
You look too American.
Too American? For our town?
I have my vision, you know?
Well, you can take your vision and... Asshole.
So?
Why did I listen to my father and become an accountant?
Didn't go well, huh?
What is it with me? I don't have any career, no money, no love life.
Yeah, but you got spunk, kid.
Come on, your favorite clown will buy you coffee. Come on.
Hey, Kate.
Susan, hi. How you doing?
Fine. Sid sent me on an audition and I got the part.
Wow, that's great. Another commercial?
No, a play.
Wow.
Le Misanthrope.
And the Molière Festival.
Yeah. Who's this Molière dude anyhow?
I gotta go.
Kate, where are you going?
Changed my life. That's me.
Hi. Hello. As usual, no starch, okay? And shirts folded. You got the other shirts? Yeah. Thank you. It's a nice job.
If you don't like it, take your business elsewhere.
Right. I'll see you Thursday.
Yeah.
And vive la France.
Pardon. Excusez-moi.
No, it was my fault.
Oh, excuse me. I think you have my ticket by mistake.
Oh, no starch. Woman after my own heart. Oh, bye.
Do you come here often? How typical, right? Don't worry, I'm not trying to pick you up or anything. It's just, when I heard you speak English, sometimes I get so starved to speak in my mother tongue. Well, not tongue. I never say tongue. I don't know what's come over me. I think I've been in France too long. I am sorry. I must seem real dumb. I'm out of your life. Thanks for the English fix.
No, it wasn't that dumb. Hey, look, how about I buy you a cup of coffee? Feed you some more of your own language. It's a little place I know around the corner.
Sophie's?
Know it?
Go there all the time.
Hey, how'd you know I'm not an axe murderer?
Axe murderers don't have eyes like yours.
I'm John.
Hey. So, after 4 cups of coffee, we have a date on Friday.
Well, you're gonna have to work fast, so I brought you some stuff. Vintage Looney Tunes. He doesn't start the day without it. Gary Cooper films, Marx Brothers, and here's some cookbooks with his favorite recipes marked off, some catalogs with some fashion ideas, actual fashion itself, some books, particular attention to Esme with Love and Squalor, and some music.
Wayne Newton.
Yes, it was one of the main contentions of the divorce. Oh, and here's your first check. And try to keep track of your expenses. And try to have a good time.
You must have made an outstanding Girl Scout. Oh. Hello? Philippe, ça va?
Ça va, toi?
Oui, ça va. No, I haven't fallen off the face of the earth. Wait, could you hold on a second? Hold on. Hello? Hi. No, I took a job.
Job? What job?
Remember the audition I had that I said I didn't have that wasn't a job?
Is this English?
I took that job.
What are you talking about?
Look, I really gotta go. I'm really late.
What?
You're not listening to me. My job.
Right, the one that wasn't a job.
Right, it's complicated. It's
When can I see you?
soon.
Tomorrow? Next week?
Soon, I promise, okay? I really love you. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. I promise.
Why can't I find two that match? You think she'll notice? Yeah, she'll notice. How do you match? Look. Actually match. Okay, now, I'm not gonna be late, so I don't want to come home and find you whooping it up with all the dogs in the neighborhood, okay? And as you may or may not remember, I always take measurements of the scotch and the gin and the other drinks, so I'll know if you've been having a little quiet sukaruni, okay? Right. See you later, big boy, all right? And so I moved in 1985 when my wife, when my ex-wife transferred. Thank you. Yes, very nice. Thank you.
So, you decided to stay?
Yeah, for the time being. Not that I don't get homesick for the good old U.S. of A. Hey, do you know what I miss the most? Breakfast.
I know what you mean.
I mean, bacon and eggs, coffee, You know, real coffee. I mean, not the rot gut they serve over here.
Do you remember that coffee shop in Edinburgh? Rosie's.
Oh, God, yeah. God, I haven't thought of that place in years. It was the worst, right?
Oh, hi, Linda. It's Frank. I wanted to see if you were okay, and well, never mind. Just thinking about you. Bye.
Linda, Jim. I can't make it tonight, baby. I got a mountain of work to get through. I'll see you Monday. Big, big kiss.
So, what's your ex-wife like?
Like an ex-wife. How about you? What does Kate Williams do for a living?
I work for a caterer.
You moved all the way to Paris to be a waitress?
No, not exactly. No. When I was about 15, I saw this movie, Sabrina, with Audrey Hepburn. And, you know, the one where she comes to Paris to become a chef and goes home and marries Humphrey Bogart. Anyway, I'd always wanted to...
To marry Humphrey Bogart?
No. Be Audrey Hepburn. The cooking Audrey Hepburn, like in the film, the chef. So I took classes at the Cordon Bleu.
And started working for a caterer?
Among other things.
Je peux vous encaisser, j'ai fini mon service. Hey, you know, I bet if you woke them up in the middle of the night and surprised them, they'd talk just like you and me. Andy's undercharged us.
Lucky us.
I'll leave the difference.
Hey, you're honest.
Mm-hmm.
Me, George Washington, and Abraham Lincoln. Sticklers for the truth. Oh, thank God you're not an actress. You'd shoot me.
Sorry.
Well, I had fun tonight.
Me too. Thanks.
Oh, hi.
Sorry. Oh. Oh.
What?
It's later than I thought.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll see you, okay?
Bye.
Bye.
John,
Yeah?
I really did have a good time tonight. Thanks. Do you like Gary Cooper?
He's only the greatest actor who ever lived.
Well, they're showing High Noon and Good Sam up the street on Sunday. Do you want to go? With me, I mean.
Yeah, I'll pick you up at 7.
Great. It's a date.
It's a date. Have a date. Okay. All right.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
You were right. He jumped at the Gary Cooper offer.
And?
And other than Good Sam being kind of mediocre, he had a good time.
Good. I brought you some more material. You know, favorite shampoo, favorite memory, childhood pets, things like that. When do you see him again?
Today we're having lunch.
At Bistro Eustache?
You really do know him. He's not just a bad guy. Ow! What are you doing?
Futzing. Anyway, I never said he was Charles Manson. You kind of like him, don't you?
I think he's nice.
Perfect.
Hi. I need to see Mrs. Michaels.
Yes, I'm alone, please. Hey, mister.
Yeah. What? Jeez, John's here.
What?
Out there, outside in the hall. Hide!
No, you don't leave.
John, What a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, it's good to see you too, Linda. Look, I'd rather not be doing this, but my apartment's been painted. I wondered if you'd look after Max for a couple of days.
Well, how nice for you to share him only when it's convenient for you.
I knew this was a bad idea. Come on, Max.
No, 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 wait. He's my dog, too. I'll take him.
Is this yours?
Oh, it's from a meeting.
A meeting?
So, sprucing up the old bachelor pad? Have you met someone?
That's none of your business.
What is when I'm footing the bill?
I'll just say goodbye to Max.
No, I'll tell him you said goodbye.
Bye, Guy. Hang tough. I'll pick him up Wednesday, okay?
Ruth,
Yes?
could you get a runner to take Max back to my apartment? Here are the keys.
Okay. Come on, boy. Come on. That was dignified.
Are you all right?
Fine. I'll call you. Bye.
Got any lunch plans? Walk with me.
I had to see you. Sometimes I get these urges.
Did you have a good weekend?
Oh, fine. You know, Are you upset about Friday? I left a message on your machine. I had to bail out that new associate Scott, Francine Scott. She was about to blow the Mirabeau merger.
What was she merging? Painting and sculpture? I saw you Friday at the art opening. Why do you lie to me?
I didn't want to hurt your feelings. I completely forgot about that opening.
Hurt my feelings? You spent an evening with your wife like you were supposed to. What hurts is that you lied. Ah, starting to sound like a bad movie. I'm sorry.
No. It's me who should be apologizing. You know how special you are to me.
Do I?
Yeah. You're intelligent, you're attractive, you're funny.
That's beautiful. What you're saying is very nice, but that bracelet, isn't it gorgeous?
Damn it. You beat me to the punch. I was wanting to buy you a present, and you already picked it out.
What? But that must cost a fortune.
Let's go see.
I suppose it doesn't cost anything to try it on.
Not a franc.
I always expect this place to smell like a stable.
Vous les impactez?
Merci.
I come here, I want to get a saddle and boots and stuff.
I didn't know you could ride horses.
Well, I can't.
Pretty good in the saddle, huh?
Oh, quit that or I'll get a riding crop. Je peux vous aider?
We'd like to see that gold and diamond bracelet in the window.
Of course.
It is one of our most beautiful pieces.
Jim?
Mary.
Linda, there you are, darling. Oh, Frank Lebrier. I think we met last year at the Dupre's Christmas party.
You remember, darling, he came with,
Lee Cromwell.
Lee Cromwell.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Linda, they're wrapping the earrings now. We're just picking out a birthday gift for my sister.
Mary, I don't think you've met Miss Michaels, a rising new star at the firm. Linda, this is my wife, Mary.
How do you do? Nice to meet you.
Quite a coincidence, us running into each other.
I'll say so.
Jim, what are you doing here?
You're going to ruin the surprise.
Oh.
Should we tell her, Linda?
Or might as well.
Now, don't say I didn't warn you. When I saw Linda here with Frank, I kidnapped her for a moment to get her womanly opinion on something. For you.
Oh. Superb.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? Well, thank you, darling. And thank you for your help. Don't mention him.
Linda, we should be going now. It was nice seeing you again.
Yes, well, I'll see you back at the office.
Count on it.
We'll take it.
You owe me one, my dear.
Frank, do me a favor. Go fly a kite. You got great weather for it.
Sorry. I'm late.
There's no problem. You hungry?
Starved. Oh, I lost my button. Shh. Down.
Hey, look, I'll get you one. Can I keep it for luck? Look, I've had you over to my apartment only.
It's being painted.
How'd you know?
Just lucky guess.
You're very good at that. Sister, someone ought to take you to the racetrack. Look, what are you doing tomorrow?
Why? Want to take me to the racetrack?
You know, there's this art exhibit that I've been...
Oh, the balls.
What are you, a mind reader?
No, it's no great mystery. It's... There are ads for it all over the city.
No, it's more. Audrey Hepburn's got nothing on you.
I bet you say that to all the girls.
Mm-hmm. Except Audrey Hepburn.
So, tell me your new job.
Well, I'm acting.
In what?
Not exactly in. More as.
As what?
Well, I'm sort of playing myself. But not really.
And what are you really doing?
What am I really doing? I don't know!
Guess I asked the wrong question.
Leave! I'm making a mess out of my life. And that's the problem. It's not really my life. It's a life Linda created. And that's the funny part, because even though I'm her perfect woman, it's more my life than hers.
I think we lost something here in the translation. Calm down. Okay, calm down. Okay, listen. Why don't we start from the beginning?
I guess it was that day we ran into Susan Marks, you know, the actress.
Right.
Anyway, a few days earlier, my agent sent me to see this woman, Linda Michaels, and she had this crazy idea about getting back at her ex-husband so she wouldn't have to pay him alimony. She wanted to hire the perfect woman so he'd fall in love, marry her, and she wouldn't have to pay him anymore. Over the last few weeks, John and I have been seeing each other. I've become his perfect woman.
You should be committed.
I know. It's not funny.
It's hilarious.
It is not.
I know you're a good actress, but this guy must be an idiot.
He's not.
He is.
He's not.
Uh-huh. The lady does protest too much. This is only a job, isn't it?
Of course it's a job. It's the best damn job I ever had.
You're falling in love with him.
Oh, God. At first I didn't want to feel anything. I didn't like him. No, I don't know what to do. Good luck.
So, in fact, it's quite a cute mistake.
Excuse me.
Oh, come on in, Linda. Linda, this is Francine Scott. She's been working on the Mirabeau merger.
Linda Michaels.
I've heard a lot about you.
Well, I'm sure none of the rumors are true.
I only hope I can live up to your reputation.
Speaking of your reputation, Miss Michaels and I have a meeting with Mr. Chase. We can finish this later.
Sure. Good luck.
Well, let's go beard the lion in his den.
You beard him, I'll draw on one of those little mustaches.
Michaels.
Yes, sir. And may I say, after 4 years with the firm, what a pleasure
Janet.
it is to...
I've heard it all before.
Robert, I want to emphasize again what an asset Linda has been to this firm. her understanding of international law.
Are you an asset?
I'd like to think so, sir, yes.
Aren't you sure? My Jim here has been singing your praises for weeks. He says you've blossomed this last year. Isn't that so, Jim? Have you blossomed, Mrs. Michaels?
I work hard and do my job well. I don't think blossoming is quite my style.
Oh, good. I'm allergic to flowers. So, you think you're qualified to replace Jim as a senior partner?
I do. Yes, I am qualified.
You don't have much of a profile in the rest of the continent.
Well, I realize that I'll have to put myself out there more. As a junior partner, that's been quite difficult.
At your age, I had more press on me than de Gaulle.
Well, I'll do what I can, sir.
You married? Oh, yes, I've heard of the unfortunate divorce of yours. Planning to remarry? Have kids?
With all due respect, sir, I fail to see what my personal life has to do with my professional ability.
You women want it all. You rush to get a career and then shut down the minute you decide to have a kid. It's all hurry up and wait with you women. It must be hormonal.
Mr. Chase,
Robert, Oh, shut up. I know I'm a horse's ass, but I'm the horse's ass running this place. I only want you to think about what this senior partnership might cost you, Mrs. Michaels. I'd hate for you to waste our time climbing up the corporate ladder only to decide you don't like the view up there.
I'm sorry, sir, but I just don't think that...
Je voudrais parler Alfred. Mm-hmm. Chase, Robert Chase. What? You waiting for a door prize?
What's with you?
What's with me? How could you? How could you compromise me in that way?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You told him! God, it was sickening. I blossomed. I bet you and Chase had a good laugh talking about our... I don't know what you'd call it, but it's certainly not a relationship.
Now, hold on there. Hold on right there. First of all, I'm not stupid enough to admit seeing someone from the office. And secondly, I would never...
Jeopardize your political career? See how good I am at filling in blanks? Including the one in your marriage. Speaking of which, how did Mary like her bracelet?
I'm going to talk to you when you're more rational.
I haven't been this rational in months.
Linda, we've both been under a great deal of pressure lately. What with the Senate thing, I haven't been paying you enough attention.
This is not about attention and pressure. This is about fooling ourselves.
You know how
Special you are to me. Yes, you've told me about 100 times. Look, I think we should just stop this entire thing.
Oh, come on now. Think about what you're saying.
I have.
Linda, you're so busy running, you forget where you're going.
Oh, that's very beautiful. Do you mind if I use that when I have the time to take up embroidery?
Why don't you tell him everything?
I can't. He has this thing about being honest.
Boy Scout, huh?
What if he doesn't like me? The real me?
You're so blind sometimes. Don't you know that beneath this whole charade, there's a real Kate Williams? That's who John fell in love with. With you.
I'm usually good at souffle, but this week we had casserole in school, and I must have got them muddled or something.
Well, let's taste it. Let's give it a chance. Come on.
Gross. Yuck. Sorry. I should have made casserole.
No, look, that would be like doing homework, okay? But don't panic. We got salad, we got bread, we can make garlic bread. Okay? Maybe not garlic. Okay, look. I'll do this. You cook all day long, okay? Consider yourself off duty, right? You think it's too much?
No. The blue works for me.
Oh, yeah?
How I know Jacques Cousteau feels.
Everyone's a critic, right?
Do you have any placemats? I'll set the counter.
Oh, yeah. There's one of those boxes over there. Ow! Oh, no. Not that one. No, come on.
Poetry from 1973.
No, I was like dawdling along.
Yes, I've never seen
Toilet
anybody
seat.
use hug and slug in a poem before.
Yeah, you know, I was a genius, you know, child prodigy. What's it?
Play?
What?
Play! By John Mike.
It's a tentative step. What are you doing?
I'm taking it home. I want to see what you're made of.
Okay, now, the dinner's in the oven. We've got 45 minutes to kill. What do you want to do?
Read more bad poems.
I got another idea.
Let's listen to some music. I love music.
Why'd you do that?
To what?
Run away. I mean, I thought you liked me, you know?
I do like you.
Don't you want to, you know?
I can't.
Sure you can.
No.
Why?
Because I can't. Because there's a lot of things you don't know about me.
Like what?
Like I don't really only just work for a caterer.
Oh, my God. My illusions have been shattered. It's okay, I can live with it. It's okay. Now, come on, what?
John, I'm an actress.
An actress? You're an actress. I mean, what's my family gonna say? It's okay, I can live with it. Goodbye, Father. I'm leaving forever. Right, now can we go to bed?
There's more.
I got it. It wasn't Sabrina. It was breakfast at Tiffany's, right? Huh?
John, oh, listen to me.
Okay, I'm listening. Sorry.
A few weeks ago, my agent sent me on this really weird audition.
Does this involve lifestyle?
Please. He sent me to see this lawyer, Linda Michaels.
Linda Michaels. My Linda Michaels.
Yes.
My ex-wife, right?
Yes. She had this ridiculous plan so she wouldn't have to pay you alimony anymore. And she needed an actress. Please say something.
Well, it's the perfect revenge, you know. And it's so Linda to figure out every angle, you know. All the right buttons to push, how to make me fall in love.
I am that person.
No, you did good, Kate. It is Kate, isn't it? Yeah?
Yes.
You know, an actress of your caliber should be a star. I mean, you should be in Broadway instead of wasting your talents in my little seedy apartment.
John.
Oh, you and Linda have done a terrific job. Now, please tell her that for me, okay? And if you don't mind, I would like her to be alone.
Now, right?
Early for trick or treat, isn't it?
You have pulled some low, mean. Where are you going?
To make some coffee. You want some?
No. I want to talk. You have pulled some
Low, mean. I know. Let's not forget Icy.
Oh, yeah. Icy, too. You will woo the day.
Rue.
What?
Rue. The term is rue. I will rue the day. What exactly is it that I'll rue?
Kate. Yeah, I know. Your actress. Your plan to hurt me. Well, she's told me everything. How you paid her,
How you taught her to be my perfect woman?
Well, obviously not perfect enough.
Ah, then you admit it.
Well, what about Kate?
What about me?
Well, what did you say to her?
Well, what do you think? I threw her out of the apartment.
Oh, good, perfect. I suppose it never entered that Neanderthal head of yours that she might actually have liked you.
Oh, no, I can't believe you're saying this. You hired this woman to break me, and then you wonder how she feels? You're sick.
I wanted to get back at you, not her.
Oh, then you got what you wanted. You got it in spades.
John,
I take back what I said about you being icy. No, you're not icy. You're not even human. You're incapable of having human feelings. Okay?
Hi, Kate. It's Linda Michaels. John was just here, and he told me everything. So, if you want to come by and pick up your last check, you can, or I can mail it, or if you want to just call and talk. Okay? I'm sorry. Bye-bye.
I was just... Was it something I said?
No. Something I said. I told John everything.
Didn't go well, huh?
You could say that. He'd like to see me sometime between never and never again.
Did you tell him how you felt?
No.
Kate, you can hide a lot of things, but not your feelings. Tell him.
He doesn't want to talk to me anymore.
Who said anything about talk? All you have to do is tell him 3 little words. I love you. Hurry up, kid.
My shoes, my shoes. You sure?
Okay,
Don't say anything, okay? All right, I admit I never liked Looney Tunes cartoons. Gary Cooper can't compare to Humphrey Bogart. And I actually prefer the Lakers to the Knicks. But none of this matters. This wasn't part of the deal. No one taught me how to feel this. I feel it. And what I feel can't be taught or paid for. I love you, John Michaels.
What the hell is that?
What do you think it's time we made peace?
I didn't realize that we were at war.
Well, I believe your exact words outside the jewelry store where Frank go fly a kite.
I never intended that you should take me quite so literally.
I want us to be friends again.
I have work to do.
There. You're done.
Oh, hey, you drive a hard bargain.
It's the diplomat in me. Come on, let's go.
You're such a guy.
Do you think that I'm unfeeling? You know, cold.
Yeah, definitely. Because I think the real Linda Michaels, the one I once knew, has disappeared somehow.
Really? And who is she?
Well, who was she? She was the girl, I don't know, who used to get drunk on one glass of champagne. She was the one who used to see Wuthering Heights over and over again, and no matter how many times she saw it, it was a cry at the end. But maybe mostly for me, she was the one who went back home with her husband's best friend, so he wouldn't have to be there alone while his father was dying.
I forgot about that.
I never did.
Frank, I'm still that person.
Yeah. Somewhere. But you know, most of the time I see someone who's so afraid of failing she'll do anything just to get it her way.
Gee, thanks.
Where are you going?
I'm going to get psychoanalyzed. You put me in the mood. For real money, though, with a real doctor. Whatever money I have left after paying your friend alimony. You know what else I'd really like?
Other than good-looking me?
It's your play, Envy.
I'm fooling. Really?
I'm serious.
Thank you.
Very good.
Thank you.
A little immature,
A little immature,
but it was good.
but it was good. Thank you. Thank you very much.
And you should still work on it.
Well, I will. Did you notice the typewriter as you came in? Did you see the paper next to it? See the paper inside the typewriter with writing on it? That is your clue.
You're writing.
I'm writing. Exactly. And what I said about feeling better? And if I felt better, I wrote better? Well, I'm feeling better, so I'm writing better. And actually, happy.
See?
Hmm?
There is something to thank Linda for.
Oh, believe me, I'm going to thank Linda in a very special way.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't like
What is good for the goose is good for the gander, and green for the valley, and I'm gonna valley her like she has never been valleyed in her life.
There's David Caribou, oh no, Karoubi, yes, from Time magazine to see you.
Time magazine?
He says he's from the Paris bureau office and he's doing a story on female executives working abroad.
Send him in. Mr. Carroby,
David, please.
Who gave you my name?
Sis Reynolds at Windsor Financial. She said you handled the merger for them last year.
Sis Reynolds, didn't she move back to the States?
I've been found out. No, she did go back. And actually, I was going to center the piece on her. But since she's not here...
Well, it's nice to know that I'm second choice. I don't know, Mr. Karoubi.
David, it would be... great publicity.
Publicity?
For you and your firm. I would imagine an ambitious woman like yourself could use all the press you could get, especially in a magazine like Time.
Well, I suppose a little PR couldn't do any harm.
And I won't get in your way.
You do realize, of course, that I have to check this with my management.
Of course.
And you do seriously promise to stay out of my way.
Scott's honor.
She's probably telling everyone this side of the Atlantic about that article. I love it.
Can we stop now?
Not yet. Doesn't seem played out.
I should never have gotten you into this.
Begged me to do it. It's more like it.
Well, it beats catering.
You know what the best part of this is? We're paying Philippe with Linda's money. She's actually paying for her own revenge. It's perfect.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, Sam. I'd like you to meet Lena for our photographer. We'll spend the day with us.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. All right, let's go. Interesting process. Okay? Okay. Thanks. You too.
Je crois qu'il est pété. Très jeune. Très bien. Je continue les interviews comme ça. Et hop, ça.
forgot to give you these messages. They came in after lunch. Mr. de la Bruyère is very persistent.
He is, isn't he?
Anything else before I go home?
No, thanks. That'll be all.
Good night.
Good night.
You always work this late.
This is early.
I'm exhausted.
Are you coming tomorrow?
10 a.m.?
Better make it 9.
That's brutal.
That's the name of the game around here.
Frank de la Bruyère?
Pop psychologist and alimony hound?
Woo! I love it when you talk dirty.
I don't know why I should be talking at all.
Why? Because I'm extremely charming and because I'll take you to the Bar de Théâtre tomorrow if you're very good.
Is this your way of apologizing?
No, but it'll do in a pinch.
Tomorrow?
Yes, 1 o'clock.
12:30.
Good evening, sir.
Masters?
Michaels. Linda Michaels.
Oh, yes, the Blossom.
I hope you've been giving the senior partnership position more consideration.
Every waking hour.
I don't mean to brag, but Time magazine is doing a feature article on me.
Oh, really?
It should be out next month.
Bully for you.
Good night, sir.
Good night, Linda.
Alexander.
Hold.
Go back to Alexander. It seems you're always throwing things at me.
You're always getting in the way.
Can't blame a guy for trying. Anyway, that's not why I'm here. There's a reception Friday at the Dupreys. I'm announcing my candidacy. The press will be there. I'd like you to be there, too.
I wouldn't miss it.
Okay. My secretary has all the details.
Jim, you got a sec?
Sure. We're through here, right?
Absolutely through.
Bring a date.
Oh, God. Date.
Sorry I'm late.
Do you want to go to a party?
Hi. I've got to ask you a favor.
Can't we talk about it over lunch?
That's a favor. I have to cancel lunch.
Crisis at the firm?
I have to buy a dress.
Oh, worse.
There's this formal thing at the office on Friday, and I have to wear something with sequins. I'm really sorry.
I love shopping.
You're kidding.
No, it comes from having 5 sisters.
Oh, well, if you've got nothing better to do.
Well, you don't know what you're in for. Well, let's go right in here. You know, for years, I've been fantasizing about how to change that dress for success Spiegel catalog. Look at it.
Mais qu'est-ce que tu veux que je fasse? Mais il m'a foutu à la porte. Oh non. Non, ça, je reviendrai jamais. Oh non.
What about this?
Well, great if you're 17 and going to the prom. Now, this is more like it. Look.
Oh, it's very, very lovely, but where's the rest of it?
Give it a shot. What have you got to lose?
In this?
Yeah.
Tremendous amount of weight.
Come on.
Jamais.
All right. Let's see if they have it in my size. Excuse me?
Oui, non, mais t'es vraiment gentil avec moi.
Excuse me.
Non, c'est que je peux pas revenir en arrière. Je suis allée trop loin.
Hello, she'll call you back.
Enfin,
I'm holding your phone hostage until you find us a size. Size?
6.
6.
I don't think this is exactly me.
And that's the point, Linda. Break free. Break free.
You hate it.
You look spectacular. Doesn't she look spectacular? I mean, really, that dress brings out the Audrey Hepburn in her.
Yes, it's nice.
What do you mean nice? Nice for that bridesmaid's dress she'll never wear again. Now, this is a fashion statement.
It's just a dress.
Yeah, a dress, just a dress. Yeah, look, Linda, you are a walking tribute to womanhood.
Oh, please don't say stuff like that. I have arms like blood sausages.
Yeah, well, I happen to like sausages, okay? Come here.
Oh.
Look in that mirror.
Oh.
Ready?
Ready.
What's wrong?
You ever have the feeling of impending disaster?
Don't tell me the puff stings puff.
All right.
Keep serving before you give me another heart attack.
Okay, everything is okay?
Everything's just
Mr. Harris will make his announcement around 10. Mingle.
Oh, okay.
Have a good time.
Thank you.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Mary Christine.
Oh, Frank, it's been a long time.
Yes, since Christmas. Good to see you too.
Hello.
This is my friend, John Michaels.
Hello. Mr. Michael, how do you do?
Thank you.
His friend.
Try and keep an open mind.
Oh.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Should we toast?
No, thank you.
I'd like to toast your shrimp.
What? Why did I let you come?
Look, I'm just gonna check out the kitchen help, okay?
Yeah. Suit yourself.
Okay. The guest of honor has arrived. And here comes the main attraction.
Hors d'oeuvres.
Get out of here.
Remember what curiosity did in the cat.
Meow.
Oh, the jewelry store, of course. How could I forget it? Did you enjoy the bracelet? Very much. Are you alone tonight?
I'm sure Jim wouldn't mind if you mingled with us.
No. No, I mean, no, of course I wouldn't mind. But I think that Miss Michaels would be bored glad handing the press with us.
Actually, I'm here with a date. He's just getting the cab. Ah, here he is. David Karubi. These are our hosts, Mr. and Mrs. Dupre. David Karubi. David Karubi. And this is Mr. and Mrs. Harris.
Oh, please, Mary and Jim.
How do you do?
It's strange. I have this feeling we've met before.
David is with Time Magazine.
Time Magazine. Uh-huh. Why don't you go introduce Linda to Larry Stevens over there? Be good for her.
Who?
Stevens. Well, he's with Time Magazine too, isn't he?
Oh, Larry, good old Larry. Sure. Linda, let's get a drink. Why didn't you tell me this was a press thing?
Why? What's the big deal?
I don't like mixing work with pleasure.
I guess because we all came from the sea in the first place. Hi, good evening. Nice to see you here. Nice to see you here. Thank you very much for coming. You know we have the exact same percentage of salt in our blood as exists in the ocean. Is that right? Hey, good work, man. Very
Caviar.
good work.
What are you doing here? I'm taking tennis lessons. What does it look like?
Look, I'm sorry about what happened.
I'm sorry, too.
I'm here with a member of the press, so could you pretend like you don't know me or something?
Who could forget you? Caviar, sir?
I'd recognize that dress anywhere.
What are you doing here?
You look beautiful.
Glad somebody noticed.
Oh, I've always noticed. I just never cared.
What?
Well, John, I'm leaving.
Why?
Listen, I'm a hunk away from being exposed as Rocco's the clown.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just stay away from Mrs. Dupre. Just stay away, okay?
Thank you for your help.
Giselle. Rocco the clown shoes.
Okay, come
yes.
I'll catch up with you later, all right? Hi there.
Oh, hi. How do you? Talk to you later.
I've never seen you like this.
miss you.
Having fun?
Am I having fun? Look at this face. By the way, Mary's been getting suspicious lately.
Why should she?
I don't know. I just thought maybe you'd like to stay away from her tonight.
Well, I don't know why. We could probably have a very interesting chat.
Don't be ridiculous.
Good evening, Mr. Chase.
Hi.
Right.
Do you know FS? Yes.
Oh,
Francine Scott.
Francine Scott.
She's coming.
Everything okay?
Absolutely fine.
If you'll excuse me for just 1 second, I'm gonna go freshen up.
Oh,
Sure.
please, please. Darling, isn't that the young man we saw with Miss Michaels a few weeks ago?
Maybe they broke up.
He came with a man tonight.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that interesting? Well, I think I'm going to go ask Linda about it.
Jim, ready? It's almost 10.
Just let me go get Mary.
Nice shade. Thanks. Linda, can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
It's about my husband.
Sure, yeah.
This is very difficult for me. But I think he's been having an affair.
Mrs. Harris, Mary.
Now, I know you two are close. Very close. Then I came across a receipt for some jewelry. Jewelry he never gave me.
What jewelry?
A pin. A monogram pin.
I don't know anything about a pin.
Very expensive. Bought a couple of months ago. Initials F.S.
Hi, Linda. Isn't this party great? Hi, Francine. Francine, this is Mary. Mary Harris, Francine Scott.
Hi, nice to meet you.
F.S. Francine Scott.
Yeah, that's my name. Don't wear it out.
How long have you been sleeping with Jim?
What are you talking about?
My husband. Tall guy, expensive taste.
Excuse me.
Well, Mary should be here any second now.
I can't believe that you were sleeping with Francine Scott the whole time you were sleeping with me.
You keep your voice down.
Sure, we don't want to humiliate you in front of the press, but how could I have fallen for your line?
What line? Linda, you're very special to me.
Oh, there's the line. I'm very special, your wife's very special, Francine's very special. How?
Can we talk about this tomorrow when you're more rational?
You have this fantasy that I'm going to get more rational over time. I have a fantasy, too, and that's that the esteemed members of the press would like to hear about your promiscuous office conduct.
I don't know about them, but I sure as hell would.
Okay, I'm sleeping with Francine. Are you happy now?
Happy, but...
I knew I was losing you. I just needed a fallback position.
A fallback? Me a fallback?
Linda, you okay?
Listen, you don't have to put any of that stuff in your article, do you?
And who are you?
It's David Karubi from Time Magazine.
No, he's not with Time.
Marco's the clown!
What are you talking about? He's a reporter.
Philip, where the hell have you been?
Philip? Who are you?
He's a friend of mine.
John.
A waiter.
An actor.
John, you didn't.
I did.
Oh, no, please. Rocco, Philippe, David, whoever you are. Forget it.
Maybe I'll just hold it down. Linda, what's going on?
Oh, it's a bad time to ask.
I'd like to, my wife and I would like to apologize for the rather bizarre behavior you've all just witnessed. Mrs. Michaels has just been through a traumatic divorce, and Mary and I have been helping her through this trying time. We hope and pray that she will find the peace of mind that she's been looking for.
Bastard. I mean, you apologize to her because this is terrible.
I know it's terrible. Look, I will. I promise. I'll apologize. And remember, whatever happens, well, I was at Paris. You like that?
I need you a terrible comfy ball. But I love you.
Oh, good. You just licked off my top lip. Have you removed all sharp objects from your reach?
Don't tempt me.
Can you forgive me?
Oh, it's me that should be sorry. This whole mess has been my fault, but I've learned my lesson, believe me.
Oh, me too. But unfortunately, a lot of people got hurt along the way. I mean, you're out of a job. Harris won't be senator. His wife's heartbroken.
Oh, look, I think we've saved the American voter a huge mistake with Jim. And as far as his wife's concerned, I don't think she's exactly heartbroken.
And you?
Me? I'm going into private practice.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I've already got my first client, Mary Harris. We're taking Jim to the cleaners.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, before I forget.
Oh.
B.B. King.
Thank you.
You're Peter Gabriel.
Thank you.
And you're Billie Holiday.
No, you keep the Billie Holiday. It was a gift. I should go. You're busy, and I'm meeting Kate in half an hour.
You're still together?
You could say that. We're getting married next week.
Get out of here.
Yeah? Looks like I ended up with a perfect woman after all.
Great. So that means...
You're out of the alimony biz.
Well, here. Consider it a wedding present. I don't want you to be a starving artist forever.
Thank you. But no thank you. This artist hasn't done that much starving, so maybe it's about time he did. A secret admirer?
An old friend. A new old friend.
Well, I hope it works out.
Me too. Well, now I have to get a new job and a new life.
Well, personally, I like your old life. It needs fine-tuning, but with some new tires and a new luggage rack or...
Yeah, very, very funny.
Hey, I'm a funny guy.
No, you're not. You're a great guy. I don't know what I would have done without you through all this.
Well, I hope you'll never find out.